Well,
anyway, speaking of all this contention against the ladies, as they like to say, the ladies, we have a
misogyny.
right. I don't know,
real.
all this misogynistic energy.
Yeah.
We could pull up this clip that we have. Speaking of misogynistic,
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Speaking
I'll let
of.
you guys decide.
Yeah.
You know, your own opinion or make your own opinion on this clip. But we have a clip to pull up and discuss.
So
And before I play it, there is one word that they do use for those of you that are against cussing.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're sensitive, so
there's one explicit word. So if you have your kids, go ahead and lower it when you play this clip, or that sort of thing.
Exactly. You were gonna say something,
just a precursor. These two people, they are influencers. They like create skits and stuff together, and I guess they also have a podcast. And so this was something that was on their podcast. No sound. Jay, we can't hear it.
He's like, I'm working on it. I'm working.
Oh, my bad.
He's doing sign language too.
Well, because one time he played the whole clip, but we couldn't hear it, remember? And then he got mad at us.
Why'd you tell me?
Yep. He cussed us out.
Right. After the show.
After.
All right, it's gonna take a little longer. So
Creative Network says former MLB players Octavio Dotel and Tony Blanco die in Dominican nightclub roof collapse.
Dang.
That is so sad.
R.I.P.
Jeez.
That's crazy, bro.
I think the article you had sent on the nightclub collapse.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? It said at least 124 people were killed. Wow. And another 155 injured in that collapse.
Sad.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It actually happened just at 12:34 a.m. Tuesday. So that was this morning, or no, yesterday morning. So Monday night into Tuesday morning. Dang. All right, Jay, how we looking on that clip?
Right, because we can move on, man.
All of a sudden, he got the sound and everything for his video, but he can't get the sound for this.
Right, sabotage. Sounds like sabotage.
Quickly, man. He got it quick.
Sabotage.
Let me set y'all straight right now.
Okay.
So audio works well for StreamYard. We use StreamYard. Check the link in the description if you want to live stream like us. StreamYard allows you to automatically play audio on tabs. Yeah, you do get some money off on Chrome tabs, right? But I have the video separate, and then I have to share that. So that's why I guess the audio is not really clicking.
Oh, okay.
So, does that make sense?
So would you prefer YouTube video?
Yeah, if there was a YouTube video, that would be great.
Oh, my bad. I sent just the video. It's on.
Yeah, you did. Or tell me what episode it is, and he says he thinks his wife.
I don't know. I didn't save the actual video. I just screen recorded.
She did her due diligence and was like, "I'm gonna record this and drop it," so we got the video.
All right.
Because I screen recorded a long time ago, a couple months ago.
Okay.
And I had wanted to discuss it on the pod, but we weren't on the pod, I think all of February or something. So then I kind of pushed it to the back, forgot about it. And then we didn't really have that many topics this week. So that's why I was like, I'm going to send it. And if they want to discuss it, we can. So I don't have the video clip because this was but
also you couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah,
they deleted it.
It took us a while to find it.
Okay. Well,
so
I'm gonna keep working in it behind the scenes.
Okay. Well, I'll give you a backstory and then we could discuss the different races that Jay looks like. But so the backstory, me and my twin saw this clip of this husband and wife on their podcast or whatever on Instagram Reels, and I sent it to my twin and we discussed it amongst ourselves. And then shortly after that, maybe a couple days later, they took it down, and you'll see why, or you'll see if it was justified or not. But they ended up taking it down. Oh, okay.
When the girl is gorgeous and pretty, it's 20 times more headache. Now hold on. hold on, because you fine too. Don't do that. But you a different kind of fine. Like I said, you the girl next door fine. There's a difference in both of them. Look at you.
I feel like you're gonna say you fine in your personality.
No. We have this, y'all. We have this talk all the time.
Your personality is fine.
We always have this talk because it's so hard to describe this without essentially hurting Shan's feelings. Because like when I say like they drop dead gorgeous, it's almost like saying that Shan's not.
Yeah.
No, that's not the case.
I'm not a bad bitch.
Baby, you are everything in a bag of chips. All right, you are.
That's such an 80s compliment.
Oh my gosh. The thing
All
about,
that in a bag of chips, baby.
The thing about Shan is that I am extremely a lot more attracted to your personality than your looks. I know you probably don't want to hear that.
Yeah, that sounds really mean.
But those are the ones that we marry, right? There's girls that, as a man, that look amazing, that are fine. Like, damn, you look good. But like,
but that's it.
A mature man's gonna automatically categorize that as like a fun time.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
So why they take it down? Because she got mad? Because you said that?
People flamed him in the comments.
They flamed him? What'd they say?
Basically that he was being disrespectful and that you probably shouldn't share those things with your wife because it can open the door for her to feel insecure about how he feels about the way that she looks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I want to hear from the men.
Well, it depends. Like, what was he saying? Like, drop dead gorgeous? Is that what he said? Or fine? I mean, whatever his like metric is, like, I don't know what he means by that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then he said she was like girl next door, pretty or fine or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what that means either. Like she's just like plain Jane. Like, I don't get it. I really don't know what he means. Like, as far as like. Yeah, but I agree with Creative Network. He was digging a real grave.
Like, would you say that to your wife?
Oh, I think my wife is fine.
No, I know, but would you say something like that to her?
Never, because I think my wife is fly. Like when I first saw her, I was
exactly,
like,
and I think that was the point of the comment section. Or people like you should think like that about whoever you marry. Like they are the finest thing on earth. They are like, even if it like again. He was weird. First of all, I'm like, right. First of all, look like something before you even come at her because she looks better than him.
That part
is how I felt.
Ooh, like he should look in the mirror.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because first of all, also he was talking like as if he's pulling these drop dead gorgeous women, and
Right.
like was like, oh yeah, if they're like drop dead gorgeous, like they're 20 times more headache, and it's like, are you even pulling them like that? They really want you, and you don't want them back. Like, stop. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know like what he meant. Like his wife was pretty, but I don't. She did look like girl next door type. Like maybe when she's done up, her dress and makeup and everything else, she looked like those girls he thinks looks gorgeous. But those girls like do so much, right? Like they do their makeup, they got the weave and everything, they got the wigs, you know what I mean? They do the lip fillers and the BBL and everything. Maybe, is that what the metric is? Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's his metric.
LNF said, dead giveaway, buddy. Stop while you're behind. You guys said Creatives Network said this, Ninja digging a real grave. I would never. LNF said, bring Kevin Samuels back. Everyone knew where they stood in 2020.
But it don't seem like she was trying to like act like she was something that she wasn't, though. She was just asking him like to clarify. And he was like Creative Network said, he was just digging his own grave. Like, like you fine, you cute, whatever. Like, bro, you need to stop.
I think talking about these women and then turning to her and saying, oh, but you a different kind of fine.
Yeah.
Was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what's that supposed to mean? How is she supposed to feel about that?
Yeah. I mean, she was right. She was right. Like, she's like, what did she say? She said something about her personality or something. I'm fine on the inside. But you know what? I think that goes a long way though. You know what I mean? Like, I think you can find both. I feel like I got both.
Mhm.
As you should. And I feel like I feel like it kind of goes back to the conversation with people just settle for anybody. Like, why wouldn't you want to feel like over the moon, stars, like whatever
Yo, you
it
know
is,
what?
like head over heels over the person that you
You're right.
marry?
You're right. You're right. You're right about that. Because I feel like she settled.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like she settled. He didn't settle.
Hmm.
I feel like because he ain't bagging those women he was talking about.
He trying to act like he is.
Yeah.
Because he got a little pod that's popping now. No, she settled. And I don't
But
know
I'm
if that
wondering if
pod is
they ever
still-
had this conversation before. Like,
But you said
He was saying on the show,
that they
oh, we've
talk about
had this. Yeah, we've talked about this, and it's hard to talk about this without hurting her feelings.
that's
Right.
crazy. Then why would you bring it up?
Yeah,
And then why would they post like, yeah, that's too much.
Yeah,
he's trying to act like he's the one that settled.
Yeah, he has this metric, this image of beauty, right? The standard. Whomever that is, I don't know who that is. And she obviously isn't that for him. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I can't relate. Sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Where did Jay Acosta go?
Did he leave?
He did.
Oh, he's
Well,
right
how
here.
come you're not saying anything?
Because you guys are talking. I'm going here.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Go ahead, Jay Acosta. Share your piece.
Take it away. Take it away.
Yeah, I thought what he
Full
said
screen
was,
too. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Got it the right too. Yeah, I would say it was disgusting what he just said, to be honest. And she should feel some type of way.
Why do you
after
think it's disgusting?
comment. Because if this is supposed to be your wife and you're over here telling her that you're not like Cassandra was saying, like the most amazing thing, but your personality is nice, right? Or you're not a certain type of good looking, like, no, that's crazy. That's crazy to me.
Facts, man. I don't know. I don't think that's a biblical view, man. Bible says, "Let her breast satisfy you at all times."
Yeah, but also they're not Christian, right?
So what?
They're not
That's word
Christian.
of the day.
You know what I mean?
He said they're not Christian. Valid.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
was she a 10 pod? Was she a 10 chat? Was she a 10? Yo, chat, was she a 10?
It don't matter. She's not our wife.
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Is he a 10, chat?
Okay.
Well, that whole commentary brought him down to a 0.
Yeah. Also in the comments that were tearing him up, they were saying he's like a 2.
Yeah.
Like, why is he even talking about her like that?
Facts though. Facts, because like I said, I know my wife is fly. Like, I feel like she's way out of my league. So
Yeah.
I am nowhere like, yeah.
No, I'm
Hey, hold on.
agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Agreed.
I gotta go pray now. I gotta.
No, your wife is gorgeous.
She
though.
is.
And she's cool.
And her hair is so beautiful.
Yeah, she's got beautiful hair, beautiful
Facts.
face.
and she is so sweet.
Yeah,
Facts.
she is.
Facts. You know what I mean? So like,
Mm.
I'm humbled. I would never be like, yo, like, you cute and all, but you're not like drop dead
Right.
gorgeous. Like, what? Oh no.
I just feel like insecure men do that type of stuff
no.
to like try to keep a woman down.
Oh, for sure.
And it's like, why would you want to be with somebody like? Why would she want to be with somebody like that? And why would he want to marry? Like, why would he want to have think of his wife like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Kyle says the girl next door look is what's up.
Creatives Network said, if you are single ladies on date night at the Cheesecake Factory, these are red flags. If any man says this to you, leave the bill and walk out.
Wait, I don't get it.
I don't either.
If you are, he's saying if you're on a date night at Cheesecake Factory, it's
Like, what's wrong with that?
I love Cheesecake Factory.
If he says that,
yeah, you get up and leave. Yeah. So
yeah, leave before him because he obviously isn't content with how you look, so he's probably gonna like dip out the back. So you just dip before he dips. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick, and then you bounce. Call an Uber or something.
For sure. All right. Well, we heard from the men on this topic. Thanks to
That's crazy that he said that to his wife with like a straight face. Like,
and she's sitting there laughing.
you're all right.
and he's still alive.
you alright. We don't know because
No, they still make skits and stuff together.
so this might have been a skit. They might have
No,
planned this.
this wasn't. This was like their
They
actual
wiped it.
podcast. And then they ended up taking it. This was their actual podcast, and they
Just, like,
ended up
take it
taking it down. Because I don't know what he thought. Like, that's my thing, is like, I don't know if in his mind he thought like this was normal or this was like okay, you know? And so they posted it or whatever. And then when the comments flamed him, then they ended up taking it down because he probably wasn't expecting that sort of backlash.
I'm curious who he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know
Like
what I mean?
what
Like,
girl?
yeah, like who's this standard? Like, I mean,
I
like
don't know
who he had in mind, like when he
I
said
feel like
that.
he was talking right. No, for sure. But he was definitely physically talking about physically because he was your what do you say? Your
20.
personality is
Oh, yeah, I was
way
more
more attracted
attracted
to your personality. Like, who wants to hear that from your husband?
And then she says, "Oh, but I'm not a bad beep." You know?
Right.
Mm-hmm. And then he
Take
said,
my
"You are all that and a bag of chips."
Yeah, 1980s. That's what she said, right? Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know what he was. Maybe he was talking about like the whole package and not just look for beauty. Maybe he didn't communicate that right. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because he did say that her personality, right? She had a great personality or whatever
He,
he said.
he said personality is the one that you marry.
Yeah. Well, of course. Yeah. For sure. Like, I mean, you
But
want to
he
marry
said,
you
But
as
why not
believers, you
both?
want to marry a godly woman. You know what I'm saying?
there you go.
Like that should be number one. Like for believers, I think you should marry a godly. That's like the most beautiful thing, man. You know what I mean? Because that's who you're gonna be with. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what he was talking about. Like that's what I would tell my sons. Like, yo, find yourself a girl who's like that Proverb 31. You know what I mean? Who's out there hustling, getting the bag. You know what I mean? Like focus on the Lord. You know what I mean? She's not out here trying to be a bad. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's what he meant. I don't know.
But he said they're not Christian.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if I was talking to my sons or something.
Oh,
You know
sorry.
what I mean, yeah. Like because she said I'm not a bad bee, and if we're talking about like bad bees, like okay, well that's a whole different story. Again, we talking about girls who's like, you know what I mean, like doing a whole other thing, you know. And if that's the case, like, yeah, you don't want to get with one of them girls.
Stand up, mama.
Right, know your worth, queen.
For real. It's
Yeah.
crazy out there.
She should have exited out the building right then, you know.
Yeah.
And that filed for divorce, and that dude who hit her up on Facebook that she left on red, she need to call him.
Dang.
Valid.
I'm just saying, like, because he still think, he still thinks she fly.
Right.
I don't know, man.
That's wild.
I agree. But so